Ladies and gentlemen, guess what is actually happening now in West Africa, specifically in my country called Ghana? Okay, now the first update I have for you here happened to be about this particular Abu Trica. Okay, the Ghana scams lord, his wife has actually been finally arrested by the Ghana police. Okay, and the second update, which is actually also going to shock, who happened to be this particular prophet here, known as Ebo Noah. Okay, now this man said that he actually had a dream where God actually asked him to build an ark, which is actually going to carry some believers and blah blah blah. Now this man has actually been arrested. The reasons actually going to shock. Now the third update I have for you in this particular video happened to be 32 Nigerians. Okay, these people, the cyber security have also arrested them because they're actually doing something which is relating to what Abu Trica actually did, which actually ended him in 20 years in prison. Now let's watch this video step by step for you to actually better understand something. Now before that, please make sure again to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notification bell. Now ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with Ebo Noah. Okay, Ebo Noah happened to be a prophet who is actually residing here in Ghana, or he's actually a Ghanaian national. And trust me, this man has actually done something. Now, in case you don't know him, watch this particular video to better understand who Ebo Noah is.
A man named Noah in Ghana is building an ark of doom because he says the world will end in a few weeks. He says God told him in a dream that starting on December 25th, the things written in the Bible will happen again and a big flood will cover the world. To save people, he is building huge boats. Noah, who lives in a small community in Ghana, says he spent months using special wood to build them. He says the wood is not normal. Every piece was prayed over and chosen with God's instructions. So far, he has built 8 arks using 250,000 wooden boards. He claims one ark can hold 6 million people. He calls himself Ebo Noah and says people from anywhere in the world can join him as long as they make a promise to follow God. Online, people are divided. Some admire his faith, others laugh at him and say he is crazy. He now has 200,000 followers on TikTok, and he says he will not stop. Noah believes his mission is to save as many lives as possible before the rain begins. He is inviting anyone who believes him to help build more arks and get ready for the flood.
When Ghanaians actually heard this about Ebo Noah, now some people have actually want to threaten him. And what happened to be the threat here, basically or specifically? Now they said that hand go touch him, okay, in case on 25th of December when the rain fell to fall, and make sure that it's called the destruction according or in alignment with his words about the prophet. The prophecy he made, that God has actually told him to build an ark, blah 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 blah. Now Ghanaians have actually threatened this particular man here, and this happened to be his reaction when he was actually doing a live stream on TikTok. Now let's listen to what he said. He said that, look, how can you beat me? I have not actually taken your money, blah 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 blah. He's actually saying a lot, but I want to make sure that you listen to what he said in the
who have arrested me. I have not collected anybody's money. I have not collected anybody's money. You have come to arrest me. Those saying when we come and it doesn't rain, you lash me. Those hands go touch me. Hands go touch me. Hands go touch me. Then don't come. Me say, Oba, na nso na nto. Na wo do nsa kame. Unim say yampa member. Say Oba, nso na nto hands go touch me. Say, when we come and nothing happen to us, hands go touch you. Hands go come and touch me. Come and touch me. I say, come to the ark. Have I collected your money? Come to the ark. Come to God. If you don't want to come, stay or somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you are very curious about looking at the inner side of the ark. Take your time, okay? Because I am very also curious, and I also want to look. A brother of ours actually went there specifically to monitor and confirm it, whether it's actually also happening in reality, so that he can also confirm it or say it somewhere if someone or some people actually was discussing the same topic here. So he actually went there at the scene to see whether if it is actually was happening in reality. And of course, this happened to be the ark, okay? I want you to watch the video step by step to even see the inner side of the ark.
So this is Ebo Noah's ark, and this is where he came to climb and said he's building.
Go up.
So let me climb up and see what's inside. Guys. Wow. So this is it. See, actually 25th, you be shame the mala another hair. Guys, so I've come to where Ebo Noah said he's building the ark, and this is the exact ark that he said he's building.
Ladies and gentlemen, this welcome man here is actually a liar, okay? Trust me, he's a deceptive personality here in Ghana. Boldly, and this man has actually built an ark. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has actually been carried away by the Ghana police specifically because he has actually been spreading false news, okay?
25th December.
Or fake news that God is actually going to distract or destroy this particular world again using the strategy that he actually used in Noah's time in the Bible, which happened to be categorically what not false, okay? And let me give you legal evidence here that you can also, of course, confirm it from legal sources that you have at your end here, okay? Now, let me prove it to you. This happened to be my proof here, or my evidence to this particular claims from this particular prophet here, okay? Now, according to the Bible, God has actually promised Father Abraham that he will never destroy this particular world again using the strategy he used in Noah's time, okay? And God actually gave us a symbolism. What is the symbolism here? That is the rainbow, okay? So ask your devout or your faithful pastor that what is the meaning of that particular rainbow that we normally see in the sky here, okay? So that is the symbolism God has actually given to us that look, I'm not actually going to destroy the world like what I did in Noah's time, okay? So now the next time or the next strategy God is actually going to use is hell. That is the end of time, okay? So this is what according to the Bible I know and have actually confirmed. Guys, you can also do your own research and confirm this. Now let's move on to the story or the third story about Nigeria. Some Nigeria was nationals. They have actually been basing and domiciling in my country here in Ghana, and these people have actually been doing something which is categorically unconstitutional. Okay, it is not constitutional at all, and these people have actually been arrested. Just at I think 32 was Nigerians so far. Now the psychers and the cyber security have actually rounded them up because they have actually been doing something relating to what actually happened to Abu Trica. Okay, yes, they are doing things like what Abu Trica has actually done, and of course they have actually been arrested. So look at them, very beautiful people, okay, beautiful souls, okay, and this is what they're actually doing here in Ghana. And what worries me is that look, these people will do their best to get registration here in Ghana, like Ghana card, or some Ghana related registration. And they can actually leave Ghana, go to any other places and tarnish our images because they have Ghana credentials, which is not actually fair enough. So what do you suggest as a Ghanaian? What do you suggest as a Nigerian watching this video about your fellow Nigerians? What do you actually suggest? What kind of a punishment do you think they actually deserve for doing this here in Ghana? Okay, look at them. This is what these people have actually grouped themselves somewhere and they have actually been doing. Okay, now let's go. This happened to be the first or the second. Let me call it the second or the first updates, which is actually about Abu Trica. This 31-year-old Ghanaian young promising man has actually been arrested because this man has actually scammed. Okay, he used a romance scam as a strategy to scam some innocent old aged people from America, okay, who happen to be nationals of America, United States of America. Now he actually used the scam the romance scam method or strategy to actually scam them, and he has actually been arrested. Now this evening it has actually been confirmed that his wife too has actually been arrested, because look, she was there enjoying the money and other stuffs with the man. So if your man has actually been arrested, definitely you're going to be counted. And even some updates, some pictures, some pictures actually also appeared, some friends belonged to Abu Trica, they were also arrested. Okay, so if you happen to be the wife, definitely you're also going to be counted part of this particular case here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have actually gotten so far, and trust me. Now, according to other sources too, the wife has actually deleted every single video that she has actually made with Abu Trica, which is sad because she's actually afraid, and I think she actually wants a total protection for herself. That's why she has actually decided to delete anything that she actually had to do with Abu Trica, because she doesn't want to end up in a custody. But finally she has actually been arrested too, and she is now in the police custody for further investigation. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what these are the things and the developments that are shockingly happening in my country called Ghana. Okay, don't forget to actually like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more.